We back at it again. One day this ceiling gonna change. Like, it's not gonna be this. It's gonna be a whole nother setting. Y'all gonna be like, oh snap, she done moved. She moving on up. Alright, good morning, God. It is Friday, and I ain't go to sleep till like 1 something this morning, and I gotta get ready. It's about to be 9:30, so yeah, it's time for me to start getting ready. I'm gonna record myself taking down my hair. I might do a short, but I don't know. Y'all gonna see something, okay? Y'all gonna see something. Y'all either gonna see me take it down, y'all gonna see the end result in this video, but I might just do it short. But finna get ready, and then I'm gonna talk to y'all later. So I finished my hair. I had to help me with a couple of pieces, and I ended up recording a short. Boom, boom. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I don't like this. It's not really popping. I'm definitely gonna talk to y'all when I get home. So I just finished being on big sister duty. Yeah, I went to sleep after we got home, and woke up, had to go to the bathroom, and boom, there go Mother Nature. I'm sitting up here trying to figure out why I'm so aggy and antsy and stuff for the last 3 or 4 hours, but I got my answer. And then when I came outside, it's like, I don't know what lunch the birds been eating, but I gotta go to the car wash before I go home. But I'm gonna go on to the next clip. Alright, why I ain't got the kombucha? Like, I really want one because I'm gonna need some energy, but I will be grabbing one of these little ginger shots. But they also got this one, and those two flavors look like they go good together, so I might just get this. Okay, I just left out the store, and now I'm debating on going to the car wash because there's rain in the forecast for the next week, and you know, in Texas, you just don't know. You never know, and that's the whole point of being a Texan. You gotta take risks. You gotta go do it. And right now, I can't do this with my car. So I think if it rain, it rain. But the birds did me dirty, and I can't go on like this. Okay. Y'all, they got all of that off. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I have never been more happier because that was really irritating me. Like, them birds did not have to do me like that. Alright, so I'm done at the wash, but I'm not done being a big sister. I gotta go get my little brother. Alright, and then I'm gonna see y'all in a bit. Okay, so I've been home for like a good 20 some minutes, and I done drunk this much of this. Hold on. Wait, can you see the line? Wait. Right here. Yeah. Y'all, it's good. You should definitely go get it. I'm drinking a passion fruit one, and it's definitely worth it. Now, what did I tell y'all? Can't win for losing. Alright, I'm back home. It's gonna be 9 and it's storming outside, so I'm finna eat this cake, get in the shower so I can talk to y'all, have a little chit chat or whatever, and then I'm gonna go to sleep for the night after I edit this video and get it uploaded. Alright, deuces. Alright, y'all. Giving y'all the spill because I'm trill, okay? I just got out the shower. It's 10:45 on the dot, by the way. I done gave up on my hair. I'm not doing the flexi rods again. It's time consuming. I just need my hair to look like something for today, all right? So, not too much. But What happened today, actually, I think it could tie into what I'm going to talk about. I don't really know. Just follow me. But, so this morning, I was going to take y'all with me. Well, not take y'all with me, because that would have been extremely weird. But, like, I thought I was going to have, once I got back from where I was, I thought I was going to be doing everything else that I had planned for the video. But, as always, life gonna do what life wanna do. And I already know. One thing I did learn today, I need to stop saying when I'm gonna post a video, because life do what it wanna do. And that's okay. I want to have this video up tonight. And if honestly, if it do get uploaded tonight, it's probably gonna get uploaded at like 11:50. But I'm gonna promote it tomorrow regardless of whether I get it uploaded tonight or tomorrow in the morning or midday or something like that. But, so, I had a funeral to go to this morning. We all know death hits different people differently, so I'm not even like tripping on that. I'm okay before like y'all be like, send my condolences and how are you feeling? I'm okay. But it did, like, funerals always kind of put stuff into perspective for me. But now I'm at the age, because I'm 22, so it's like now I know, like, life is gone. Can't nobody escape death. And that's one thing that my daddy is always emphasizing to me. And I try to keep in the back of my mind, especially when I'm just, like, out. Not necessarily being crazy, but, like, what am I trying to say? When I'm making decisions on, like, what I want to do, where I want to go, da-da-da-da-da. Like, death is inevitable. So, make sure you live in your life how you want to live it, okay? We're finna get into all of that. I'm using Cookies and Clean again. So ready to do something to my nails, yo. This ain't it. But, so yeah, like, you can't escape death. Nobody can escape death. Ain't nobody immortal on this earth unless you got like a contract with God that nobody knows about. It's just not possible. But so I want to talk about isolation. And we're talking about isolation because I feel like I've been in a period of isolation. Like I've been ducked off to the most ducked off of my ability. I haven't been posting on my story. I ain't been on TikTok. I just been out here just doing life, really. Every day is a different adventure in my room. So when I talk about isolation, I'm not talking about, oh, I'm gonna take a hiatus. I didn't choose this isolation period, I'm gonna be honest. Looking for a job has been real rough for me personally. And one of the main reasons why I already know is because, let's just be honest, I don't mind working for nobody, but it's the fact that I know what I want and I know the person that I can become if I just put my pedal to the metal with my own business. But I also know I need money to get there. So it's like, girl, what are we finna do? Because this ain't what you want to do, but you might have to do it for a little bit. So it's like, I've been in this little tug of war mode with myself of, do I want to focus on my business full time and just thug it out, see where this takes us, like document 3 months from now how that goes, or do I want to be clocking in for somebody for the rest of this year and then stack up and focus on my business next year? Like, these are the questions that have been going through my mind during this period of isolation. And again, like I said earlier, this ain't no, I'm taking a break from social media. No, I didn't decide this. I had to do my the situation. Your girl ain't got no job. Where do I have to go? Well, let me not say where do I have to go, but what is so important that I'm gonna go do it knowing that I don't have nothing consistent coming in, you know? Like, it's that type of thing. And earlier, well, let me not even say earlier this week. So basically, kind of like these last 2 months, I've been struggling. Like, I've been mentally tired. I just been wanting to sleep, to not have to face anything. Well, not necessarily face anything, but like, I guess sleeping to give me more time, even though, like, excuse me, every day is 24 hours, you can't escape it. God not finna add no time or nothing like that just because you sleeping. Like, the days go on. But the other day it was just like, yo, you can't stay here. You can't. You gotta, like I said in my last video, I feel like I touched on this, but if you stay in the funk for too long, eventually you gonna stop smelling it and you gonna get comfortable. And that's not what I want for myself. So like, while applying for jobs is discouraging and everything right now, especially with the way the economy is going and just the market, as far as like what I want to do, because marketing is going digital. That's basically where everything is going. And all of the companies that I've been looking at, they're just like, we need to have this much experience. And it's like, baby, I just graduated college. I ain't even interned for nobody, okay? My college experience was kind of crazy because, one, in high school, if you were asking an 18-year-old Asian, did she want to go to college, she would straight up say, no, I want to focus on my business and build. But due to the fact that business was not doing nothing back then, your girl went to college because they was like, hey, you either going to college or you finna go straight to work. And it was like, I don't want to work for nobody, so I might as well go get an education. But I didn't do no internships in college. I was always with the creative people though. Hey, I know people that can paint. I know a ton of people that own their own clothing line. I know a lot of people that know how to cook, sewing like from scratch, photographers, videographers, all of that. Film majors, like one of my closest friends is a film major and she about to graduate. So it's like, I don't know, I've always been surrounded by the people that I need to be surrounded by, I guess you could say. But it's just, I don't know, I just never wanted to really just, I always thought, if you asked me at 16, no, let's say 18 again. If you asked me at 18, before I was filling out college applications, and keep in mind, I only filled out 3 applications for 3 schools, and UNT was the last person that got to me. And that was like, hey, you in? And I was like, okay, cool, because I don't really want to apply nowhere else. Y'all are like, this process is rude. But like, if you ask 18-year-old me where I would be right now, she probably would have said, yo, we in New York. We in Fashion Week with our clothing line. We kicking it with Rihanna and Beyonce. We doing this, and this. And we working with Nike in the fitness section. And we got our own thing going. We interviewing all the athletes, all this stuff. Like, we doing it big. We got our own place. I got my dream car. I'm flying in and out of state whenever. Like, the family's doing good, all that. That's probably what 18-year-old Adrian would have said. But obviously life didn't work that way. So I'm gonna slide back to the isolation or whatever. But life doesn't always go as planned, and we have no control over it. But we do have control over how we move through what's thrown at us. Like, you can't just sit down and cry about it. You gotta get up and do something. That's why earlier this week I was like, okay, Adrian, it's a new month. The month started on Monday too. So it's like, you got a fresh start. It's not starting on no Thursday, no Tuesday, no awkward day like that. You starting on a Monday, you can hit the ground running. So I wrote down my goals.
uh, I had erased my calendar like 2 weeks into April. So it was nothing there. I was in my funk. I was like, ain't nothing going right this month. I was doing stuff that really I shouldn't have been doing. It was like I was everywhere. And I told my friend the other day, I was like, if I had to put a title on the season of my life, um, a song title, I'd probably say Cranes in the Sky by Solange. The chorus alone is like, I felt it. Like, it's been a constant cycle of it. Dang girl, when something gonna happen? But I've been to myself. I haven't been talking to nobody. I haven't been texting nobody, nothing like that. I stopped telling people good morning. That I always tell good morning, because it was like, we don't talk unless I say something to you. And then I had some people like, fam, we don't even talk no more. Why you don't text me? And it's like, what you mean why I don't text you? I was texting you, and you just, I don't know. I got tired. I got tired of being the initiator. I'm tired of being like the main person that's saying, hey, can we go do this? Like, I honestly, as much of a planner as I am, as far as right now, when I'm gonna have stuff done and all that stuff, I don't like planning like activities and stuff, being the only one planning activities and excursions when we go here. It is like, okay, I'm just sit back. But then that added on to my isolation funk, because it was like, my phone is dry. I'm not getting no messages from nobody. What is going on? And then I was scrolling through social media, and this is why, if you haven't read my Dream Talks, Don't Be Social Media, Be You, you should definitely read it later, probably next week or the week after. I'll put the link in the description. Got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, but it's okay. But I was scrolling through social media, and like, man, when I say it's people that brunch every day, I'm talking about zooted and booted, okay? They living their best life. And going to concerts of artists that I like to listen to. What else was I saying? I've been wanting a tattoo for the longest. Somebody went and got a tattoo. But I'm just tapping through these Insta stories, scrolling through Twitter and TikTok, and I'm like, dang, when is it my turn? And a lot of times, I also want to point out, whether people like to believe it or not, some people do stuff to cope. They coping with something. They running from something. Like that person you see drinking 24/7, like every single IG story, it's a drink, or you see them popping pills and stuff, drinking lean and all that stuff like that. Like, a lot of times people use drugs to cope. And not saying that I'm trying to be on no drugs or nothing. I don't want y'all to think that of me. But I have to remind myself, like, everybody isn't who they post. Everybody isn't who they seem to be on social media. So don't be feeling sad and feeling like you behind. Like, I really had to take my own advice. A real star is gonna shine regardless of who sees it. And I gotta remember that. And oftentimes, when it comes to like these isolation periods, it's just not your time. Like, it's probably something that you need to learn and hone in on before you can get out. Sorry, I didn't like that. But yeah, a lot of times you got stuff you need to do and work on within yourself before you can move on to the next chapter of your life. Cause what do you look like going to the next level and you ain't unlocked that secret weapon yet that you gonna need to get you further in the next level or onto the level after the next level? Like, some stuff is worth the wait. I know I look crazy putting this mask on, But some stuff is worth the wait. Some stuff is worth all the confused cries that you have, the moments of confusion where you like, well, dang, if they can do it, why can't I do it? Them moments where you just feel like you need to give up and quit, like, but then you remember your why. It's all gonna be worth it in the end. I don't know who watching this and needs to hear this, because I'm speaking to myself, but I'm speaking to y'all too. It's gonna be worth it in the end. You gotta take the risk that you want to take. One thing I have learned in these past couple of months, I gotta stop asking everybody for their opinion. I have to, because at the end of the day, especially the opinions of people I love, because I love you to pieces, but like, you don't have the vision that I have. You don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. If you try to understand why I feel the way I feel, you still not gonna completely feel why I feel that way. You might say, people gonna say something you doing is the stupidest thing ever due to your what you got going on. But it's like, you gotta be able to, if nothing else, you gotta be able to gamble and bet on yourself. If nothing else, like, you gotta know at the end of the day, if I fail, I learned something. If I win, I did what I said I was gonna do. Like, it's not the end. We all stumble and mess up. We all cry. We all have moments of anxiety and doubt and fear. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. That's how life is supposed to be. But you can't live your life in fear of what other people are gonna think and be wondering, well, why they not getting back to me, or why has the energy changed between me and all these people, or why am I to myself right now? It's been like me. Last month I was like, I ain't talked to nobody. I told my mom, I said, I ain't talked to nobody in like 2.5 weeks. And she was like, that's okay. That's life. You gonna have your phases where it's just you. And that is so true, because right now, granted, I got all of my friends and everything, but I do feel like this chapter of my life, it is just me. Like, I'm on my own right now. I gotta focus on Adrian and do what Adrian was put here to do. Like, I gotta get on the path to do what Adrian was put here to do. I gotta stop lollygagging around. And the other day I prayed so hard, because I was like, God, be for real. Like, honestly, that's just how it was. I was like, all this stuff that's going on, why? Like, I want to know why all of this stuff keep happening around me, and why do I feel like this? It's not, because at one point I was like, yo, this ain't fair. Everybody else, they got a job in their field, they moving out and all this stuff. But it's like, it's not your time yet, and it's not wrong with it. And sometimes you gotta be isolated to see why you going through certain stuff, what you need to work on, who you need to be around, and what you need to look forward to. Like, really pay attention. See if it's something that you've been missing that you used to do that you need to add on. Because at the end of the day, we only get one life to live. And me personally, I'm not trying to be living it for nobody else. I still, the same stuff that 18-year-old Adrian was saying, like, we got our dream car, we in New York for Fashion Week, we flying in and out of state, the family doing good. I still see that for myself. Now, I'm not going to be unrealistic and be like, babe, by 25, this is going to be where we at. But I do see that for myself in the future. And I can't get stuck letting obstacles that's thrown in my way just completely shut me down. Like, you got to get up and keep moving. Have your bad day. But the next day, you got to figure out, okay, well, why do I keep getting knocked down? What's messing me over, you know? And you can't have another thing I learned, because, you know, isolation, you learn stuff about yourself. You see stuff that other people got going on, and it's like, oh, I do not want to be like that. But another thing I learned is you cannot have no "woe is me" attitude. You cannot. Everybody in life goes through stuff, and this is not to invalidate what you got going on. or how you might be feeling, but you gotta know that like the sun gonna rise and it's gonna set every single day. What you do during that time in between it rising and setting, that could be a big factor as to why you are where you are and what you got going on is going on. It's not like the world ain't black and white. It's full of color. I don't even know if that made sense. It made sense to me, but like you gotta, I guess I'm trying to say, you gotta be able to see things from different point of views. Like, you can't be closed-minded. You gotta be open-minded. You gotta accept that stuff is gonna happen to you, whether you're doing good or bad. And you can be a good person and bad stuff will happen. It don't mean there's anything wrong with you. It just means life is life, and like everybody else, you gotta figure out how you're gonna get through it. So yeah, I guess I feel like I need to say all that, but basically, don't feel bad if you're in a season of isolation and you feel like everybody else is living their best lives, but you're not. It's just not your time. It's nothing you can do about it. Life is gonna take its course. Like, everybody is on a different path. We all wearing different shoes, and you can't fit into my shoes. I can't fit into your shoes. And even if I can fit into your shoes, I can't do what you do like you do it at all. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Get up, get out your funk. I don't know what time you watching this. I don't know if you watching this with somebody, but don't be stuck. Don't be stuck. Appreciate the isolation that you're in. Appreciate the season that you're in, because it's molding you to be something better, who you need to be to elevate to the next chapter of your life. Next chapter of your life. But yeah, I'm not no motivational speaker or nothing. I just like talking about real stuff. That's all I gotta say for this video. As always, I'm Dree, and make sure you stay free, all right? Bye, y'all. Good night.